Welcome back to another episode of My Watch Therapy. Oh, some days are better than others. This is a good day. You're looking at another review I'm doing here on a company that's been around since 1858 that you probably haven't heard of. You can see it there at 12 o'clock, Vulcain. It is a Swiss brand company. I've reviewed a few of their watches recently that are all for sale at TikTok Shop. I'll put a link in the description. Let's take a moment to connect with this Vulcain Skin Diver Chronograph. Really nice polishing on that clasp. I like these twin deployments with the Vulcain symbol there. I've had this thing for a week or so now, just sort of poking it and seeing what happens and trying it on and stuff. And look how easily that spins. It wasn't until today that I noticed, let's see if I can get it in there. This does have a internal diver extension here, and there's a good shot. You hold that down and it's gonna ratchet apart. There we go. You see that? Oh, there it is. You can see how they've sort of sculpted out that piece of metal. And then if you want to tighten it or shorten it, right, you push it together like so. Very cool. It's a very substantial bracelet. It's got this plastic wrapping on there, so I think it'd be a little more effervescent. Look at that nice side, not just polishing, but beveling there. And it goes all the way up. I'm telling you guys, you got to check these guys out. Get on their website. This is like one of their coolest ones in my opinion, but they got plenty of other cool going on. Their designs are awesome. Most of the movements are ETA movements, Swiss ETA movements. But I like so much about this. It's got a really nice chronograph. Get that started. Along with a small seconds. Pretty simple operation. I have a 17 centimeter circumference wrist, so that is nearly 7 inches or thereabouts. My left wrist here seems to be bigger. And you can see it looks awesome. This is like one of the only watches, and the light is not kind of perfect the way I would like it right now on the watch, but I've found it's a Meteorite dial, so if you look closely, you can see that texturing there. And I'll go one more. There it is. You can see that. This is one of the only watches I've ever had where I thought I like it better in indirect light. When it's out in bright light, I don't know, it kind of gets a little more muted. But when I'm in kind of indirect light or shade even, or partial sun, oh man, it just pops. It looks the bee's knees. And I'll tell you, I was just down at a Halloween parade, and I noticed some guy, he had a, classic Submariner Rolex. You could see it from afar. And it was beautiful. It was like one of the larger diameter ones, and 43 mil or 41 millimeter. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But I was like, but check this watch out. And I kind of went into it a little. And then some other guy near him said, whoa, I just looked them up on their website. Incredible. Since 1858. I said, yeah. Your Rolex Submariner is kind of a dime a dozen. It's a great watch, no doubt. But find somebody else wearing a Vulcain. I bet you can't. And so check out, I got a few other videos if you go to my channel, and you'll see on Vulcain. Just an awesome company. And they were the first company. They sell a watch called the Cricket, and it's the first internal alarm, mechanical alarm inside the watch that buzzes like a hand buzzer on your wrist. It's the coolest thing. It's called the Cricket. It was the watch of presidents, they said. A couple of presidents wore it. So I love the bracelet. It is 39.7. We'll call it 40 millimeters from side to side. It's kind of thick. Wow, look at that. Look at that design. Look at that bezel there. Oh man. Sorry for my dirty fingers. I've been helped my buddy work on his car yesterday. He's got a nice older model BMW Z3 and changed out some gaskets, camshaft gaskets, and we had fun. But yeah, look at that. I really like the polish, the brush, the polish, the bezel, perforated bezel. Real nice. Anyways, so this is a Skin Diver Chronograph Meteorite dial. Incidentally, there was only 100 of these in the world. Very limited edition, 100. It's not like Seiko. When they say limited, they mean 5,000 watches. This is one of 100. And I don't know. The Submariner guy's got a nice watch, but this is half the price, and I think it's beautiful. Tell me what you think. And I don't know if you would pick one of these up. If you would even just check out the link and consider it. If you would go to the Vulcain website, poke around. They seem to be coming out with a lot of watches, or new watches, not a lot, but they're coming out with a new watch. It seems like, I don't know, once a week or something. Looks like it's a bi-directional bezel. Yeah, they're coming out roughly once a week from what I can tell recently. It's like a brand, kind of like Jaguar Motor Cars and a few others that have, kind of gone bust. Alfa Romeo, if you're into cars, and they've been up and down, and they finally get an investor. Somebody can pour some cash into the company, and then they're kind of revitalized. I suspect that's what's going on with this company. I think they went pretty dormant for a while. Still open, again, since 1858, continuously running. But maybe more known in Europe. I don't know. A TikTok shop here in Colorado Springs, Colorado, is one of the only dealers that I know of, in the whole state of Colorado, for what that's worth, and I would say surrounding states. I don't know, but check them out. And if you have any questions, comments, I would love to hear them. Yeah, look at that, beautiful. Hope you enjoyed this review of the Vulcain Skin Diver Chronograph with a Meteorite dial. And thank you for spending a little of your most precious commodity on my channel, which is time. Take care.